Hello, and welcome to Xenonauts. I'm only playing with the community mod, but I am playing with that on, turning this into a bit of a permadev series, and then get underway. I think I'll start a bit centralized on the world. We can go Indochina, Soviet Union, or Soviet Union probably has more money. The Americas are a bit far out from the rest of the world, so I will do the corner of the Soviet Union. I want it closer to Europe, we'll do it closer to Europe. There. Solvent urine. Lovely, mature. That's what you want to see. First things first, we have to sort out our troops. I do want to rename them, I just don't know what to call them yet. So if we live long enough to make a suggestion, by all means, make a suggestion. Although I would like them to have a couple grenades, I'd want to drop their carry weight down, because I think that adds up to TUs. I've not played with the community mod for this before, it will be my first time, but it does just seem to fix up the game a fair bit. Wouldn't mind one of them though. We could then save this as the roll. Our sniper. Sniper doesn't really need anything but a smoke grenade. Or smoke grenades. I would rather save on the carry weight, so that they can move around a bit quicker. Once again, I need to set equipment as default. Riflemans. I probably do want them to have all of the grenades, to be honest with you, so that can remain as it is. Heavy, the only thing I'd really consider for a heavy would be a pistol, maybe, just so if they needed to just get a few shots off per turn and move, like be able to move and shoot, they would have an option for that, but I honestly think just controlling their movement better would work fine, so they can continue as they are. And then we have more riflemen that we can shake a stick at, so we've got 4 riflemen, 2 assaults. I wonder if I can change the position of these in the list, doesn't look like it. 2 assault, 1 sniper, 1 heavy, and 4 riflemen. Is there anything I'd like instead? Probably a shield bearer. We want someone that has strength to carry the shield. Or really what we want is someone that has health, because they're going to be directly in the firing line. This guy's got health, strength, good reflexes. He doesn't really need great reflexes. He needs bravery though. Who had the bravery? This guy. Oh, you're becoming my shield bearer. Shield bearer, you do want a first aid kit, you do want to have a couple flashbangs and a grenade. He's already up over his carry weight though. Wonder what we can do for him there. Maybe get rid of... Yeah, we'll just get rid of 1 magazine. He's still high on carry weight, but he should be fine. We won't set that as the default, we don't need to yet. You know what, we can. Next thing, after we sorted out our current drop of soldiers, we do have 2 extra, but I will leave these 2 until we need them. And adjust them as and when. We've got our 2 planes, our dropship. I will sort out their positioning on the dropship as well, because it's always a bit weird. Let me put the shield guy up front. Shield guy goes up front, we want a shotgunner. Ballistic shotgun, we want a shotgunner toward the door, but we want a ballistic rifleman. We want the rifleman to go through the door, but we want the shotgun close enough to where if it's a close quarter situation they can get out of it. I do want that guy right up on the door. I wouldn't mind having a machine gun there as well. And the sniper up behind there. We have a machine gun, a shotgun, a shield, a rifle and a sniper at the back. I want the sniper behind the machine gunner. I kind of do want the sniper behind the machine gunner, so this guy comes back here. In that case, we'll do this, 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 this. We don't want shotguns on two sides though, so switch the machine gun with the shotgun, put the sniper back here, this guy then goes over there. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense, I'm not certain, but that's what we'll go with for now. Anything else I want to do, probably throw up another radar array immediately. We can have an extra lab along here. What we could do is put a lab there later on, won't do it yet. Missile battery at the end. Just use up that space because I don't imagine I want more than 5 of these. Might regret that later. I should say I've played the game before but never made it that far. Because I always play on Ironman mode. In that case we could put 4 or 3 more arrays here. To be honest, I would go ahead and do that right now as well. Our ability to shoot down aircraft does kind of dictate our income. And to shoot them down we need to know where they are. How much money does a hangar cost to buy and maintain? This has 50,000 upkeep, $50,000, and it's 250 in cost. The hangar is 25,000 in cost and has barely any upkeep, so we'll get a hangar early on as well. Medical center isn't as expensive either. I don't really want to pay the upkeep for something we're not going to use, like the missile battery. I don't think we use that until later on. Regrettable if we do use that later on, fairly early on. Another storage room. I'm never certain of what the storage room gives me, because I know it supposedly gives you more storage space, but I don't see storage space. These are capacity of people working there, so that's scientists, engineers, general scientists, engineers, and troops. Hangar capacity used is our planes. Garage capacity used is the garage, which we don't have yet. And hospital beds would be the hospital. So I just don't see where the storage space is. Well, with that being said, we probably do want a medical center. So we're gonna have 4 there. We might have another missile thing there. Could have our living quarters here. I'm not sure if it matters where the missile battery goes, so we could just put living quarters additionally there. Medbay here. Medbay here. We'll go with that for now. And we'll just wait. Do we wait? Do we have an empty hangar already? We do. I might actually buy another Condor, just so we have another on call. You really want them in pairs though, I feel like. And we'll demonstrate why right here. And that's why I was hoping for another one. Right, we will engage the aircraft. And so what we want to do is spread out. And the moment it hits a target, we engage, we'll look to engage. And we can turn off our missiles, and we'll just gun it down. And that way we can save on the missiles as well. There you go. And that's kind of the idea. So now we have more missiles available, and we may be able to intercept this guy as well while they're still out there. I'm just worried about the fuel situation also. And now I will not play around, and I will send in both missiles. Yeah, that guy's all the way down to 11% fuel already. I'm going to go with more of a direct engagement here. I'm actually going to be real aggressive about this. Yeah, there you go. So that was nicely done. I'm happy about that. I will airstrike the first. That one's further, then we will send in our... What we'll do is we'll wait for our squadron to return home, let the day cycle move over, send in Charlie 1. We need to give a name for that as well. Maybe Dropbox or something, I don't know. And our first ground battle of this existence. For however long it will last. Okay. That's a full-on soldier. Yeah, this will be one of the new maps. First things first. Okay, this is like an actual, we've landed in a military base by the looks of it. Regardless. Or maybe we're just outside the door of a military base. Not comfortable about this area, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna just cover this side of it. Here it looks like we're just outside a military base. This guy can go here. Push the shotgun up to this side. Set them to be ready on their fire. He just needs to push up in general. I don't need him ready to shoot. Sniper. Yeah, let's put 5 people behind one rock. That way a single enemy grenade can kill us all. We'll send another rifleman over here. That way we've got 2 stacked up. One's doing a aim shot. The other is doing a snapshot. And let's move you a bit further out. You watch that corner. You get pretty much on the corner with a snapshot in case someone comes around. And you can just hold here. Like end turn. Let's see how this one plays out, because there are soldiers up here already. Uh-oh. It turned out the soldier was not ready to defend himself. Right, you cover this corner for me. Doesn't seem that there's anyone back here. Push up to the shrubbery. Right, we seem to have a fairly well-defended started area. Sadly for that Marine. Guy who looks like a Marine anyway, he was not as well defended. Sniper, can you see him from all the way over here? Well, not really. Oh, I bumped the microphone for a second there, sorry about that. Right, we landed one hit already. These guys do not have great range, but when they get closer they are pretty deadly. Well, they're deadly in general if they hit you. Just send them up there. Maybe we suppress them. Maybe we just send a message that we're not happy about him being here. You know what, you can cover this corner. This guy comes up here. Or this lady rather, sorry about that. But your name will be changed later on. So I wouldn't get too attached. Let's see where the end of this aircraft is. Here. So you move up there. Or here. I'm not sure. That's fine. Take a knee. You can clear the back of this aircraft. Front of the aircraft. You push up. Watch the other side. Normal. Then you're gonna have to make your way back as best you can. Shotgunner's not got any energy left. This guy's not got much energy left. Right, then we wait. Their turn. So much for not having very good accuracy. Thankfully, this guy took a pissy amount of damage. Return the favour, if you will. You will not. But you can get behind cover, so it's fine. Can you step out and take a look? so we can see them for the sniper. 2 hits, no kill. Push you up a bit further. Put you on snapshot so you can take multiple shots if someone does come around there. She's not going to be able to throw a grenade, which would have been the ideal. But we'll push her up anyway. We'll maybe huck a thingamabob over there afterwards. Aim shot, high percentage hit. Snapshot, low percentage hit. But yeah, a couple on the target anyway. May send this up there, hoping to suppress the target. Then we'll pull you back into cover. Just need to get the shotgunner over now. I think I will move them up and around so that they can take this wall. Just keep them pulled all the way back for now. And they'll make a way. We'll keep them pulled back, make the way across, and then over along the wall. Then maybe this guy moves up so they can either see in or push in. Right, he is a lot more accurate than I thought he would be from that distance. They've got a bleed on them, sadly. Right, riflemen, you have a better line of sight now. You do. Open up. There you go. The shotgunner might have an easier time now as well. Nope, they don't. I think it's actually a worse percentage than last time. Notably worse. Yeah, our guys aren't exactly what you'd call high skill. Just have a peek around this corner. Right, do you have anything? You do not have anything. Can I shoot with you? I could. I'm not sure I wish to. Just yet. You should be able to push up here and shoot. A little more suppression. Send an actual grenade over the wall. You aren't able to. Is that because it's too far? Or because you have a bad arm? The latter seems to be the case. What we'll do is I'll position her to reactionary shoot if someone passes by. And we'll just give it the sniper treatment. Then he can back up. Because next turn he's going to have to heal himself. We'll back up further then. Alright, he throws up the hill. And he can just rest up until next turn. We will look to push in. In general, all these two can hold for now. Let this guy hold onto his burst fire. So if someone crosses into here, we can actually respond to them. Who's going to check this corner? Shotgunner. Push right up. Take a knee. Our shield guy did lose his shield. But he does still have a gun. So you just stick with the shotgunner. Take a knee. Snapshot. Assist, if you will. She's not going to be able to do anything this turn, so take a knee. You hold on to this position to try and get some covering fire. And then we'll hold, try and get him pushed up next turn. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh, it played out aggressively. That's what it did. Yeah, you just hold your position, please. But you still need to check this corner. All clear for now. Watch out window. You cover the sides. You come around here to assist with this corner. Shotgunner's going to... I want the shotgunner to almost move up, but it's a dangerous situation for him. Can we move you one step and turn? We can. But you would be in the enemy's line of sight. So they are just behind this window here. Sniper can start making their way outside. And then we'll try to assist this side with the sniper. If we are able. These two are more just making sure we're not being flanked while this happens. Oh, that's why he's shooting in there, because there's a man in there. Does man have gun, or does man not have gun? We may want to flashbang this room, regardless of the man being in there. See if we can't step to this window. You cover that side, just in case someone comes around the corner and we need the firepower. Check that room just to make sure. Take a knee, you breach, and you just push all the way across as best you can. You get ready to do an aim shot through there. You are pretty much going to be ready and waiting. I'm sure if you're going to be able to shoot you can actually get ready to shoot. Just in case the guy does decide to present himself. We can run up and be ready to shoot, but I think we pretty much try and catch him in the crossfire. So that this guy can remain a little safer. I don't like his position. Give him a little bit of cover. End turn. Man's dead, but he was inside a room with an alien that was known to be hostile. There is only so much you can do for someone. Right, he's suppressed, so we can just push in now. You should not be able to respond very well. Sadly, she is now fully blocking that window. Take a knee. I don't imagine you can shoot him from there, can you? Not really. Can you peek the corner? You can peek this corner. Sorry about how aggressive your positioning is, my guy, but needs must. You come over here, ready to assist next turn. You're gonna have to keep watching back here, I feel. Just to make sure you do not get run up on. Can you run this way? And watch the back door. Well, my own guy is suppressed, but that's not a surprise. I'm just trying to damage the side of the wall, really. The possibility of making it through next turn. You move out the way, you push up. Take an aim shot at him. And a snapshot. He's suppressed again. She reloads and starts making her way around. Where do I put her? About there. She's basically just covering out here while this guy can now move. To assist. Good job. You can still shoot, thankfully. we're not out of hot water yet. The most concerning person right now is him. He is fully exposed. She's not exactly in a great place either. I'm gonna move her up this way. Put her on a normal shot. He goes back out here and aims across. Right, light machine gun, I need you to just pretty much run up as far as you can. We're basically fully occupying this bunker. I'm going to move him pretty much just out here. He's got a great line of sight, but he is very exposed. She then comes up there to join him a little more. Yeah, they would be useful. He also pushes up aggressively. Take a knee. Push up aggressively. Watch this window. And then these lot will start making their way up here and around, I think. Or the others just hold ground. Don't really care for her holding that. She'll just hold the doorway. And the next turn she will push through the building with the assistance of the pistol bearer. While rifle one guards the rear. Snapshot, no, aim shot, normal shot, whatever it's called. Shotgun I can move to assist these guys later with going through these buildings. Then I think that's everyone. Building itself is empty, which is both nice and concerning. Nice because there's no immediate threat, bad because it means I don't know where the threat is. Yeah, just watch this doorway, please. Can't shoot at anyone that goes for it, but at least you can. You keep watching the corridor. Make your way over there. You can peek the corner. Take a knee. You can move across. Take a knee. That's everyone. That is everyone. Do not sprint down there, please. Thank you. I think there's just wherever their alien ship is where they are. They're just sitting inside. Because there doesn't seem to be any movement out here. Let's just take the extra precaution to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Hello? Anyone? Nope. We seem to be safe on this side. Where do I want this guy to go? I want him to confirm that that is a wall. Not the most interesting job for a soldier, I'm sure. Can you turn for me? We will check this corner. Right, there's the ship. This is a very aggressive move. I do want to move across here. I'm just a bit concerned that there might be someone in that building. We can see in the building now. I'm gonna actually step out with her because I want the little bit of cover that she can give. Run him in as far as I can again. I want him to cover this corner or the sniper, either way. The sniper is probably better because of the range, but getting him over to here is going to be a pain in the backside. Or at least just time consuming. Right, watch that doorway. You can push to the corner. You can watch that. Right, time for you to confirm the existence of a wall. Mission failed. I assume it is just a wall that we cannot see for... There may not actually be a wall there, that might just be the edge of the map, so we're staring into oblivion. Right, you now need to fully check this. Seems clear to me. Either way, could you turn to the middle spot between the two of those positions and not back and forth? You push up to this building as well. Never mind, sit where you are. Keep looking. I'm actually going to move him toward this door. Step out with you for now and watch the corner. Put him on snapfire in case someone walks around here. I'd rather him take a couple shots than one. He then goes up to the corner, probably close the door until next turn. Never mind, I want to watch what they're doing, regardless of whether he can shoot or not. Like, this area seems pretty much clear. I'm fairly certain they are just sitting inside their base. And that's everyone. Oh, just wait. Continue. Yep. I think that was 2 people. It might have just been 1 running back and forth, but I think it was 2. These are probably toilets, given that there's a sink outside. I'm gonna go on under the impression there's not a guy sitting inside the toilet. She can hold this corner. I don't think she'll have an angle. She does have an angle. So we'll give her normal. Just because it's got the highest chance of hitting. She just got a headshot. Straight up from around the corner. Didn't think they'd have that angle either. I'm wondering if this angle's even safe. Because I feel like they would just be able to shoot us directly through the door. But I thought there was technically cover here. Because if I was standing here and I tried to aim across, this would probably block my shot. And this would probably block my shot. But for them, that did not seem to matter. So maybe I'm wrong, and I could shoot from there. But I wouldn't have predicted that. I'm not sure if I want to smoke the front of that this turn. Or next. Does she have a grenade? She does have a couple grenades. Oh yeah, no one can see him, apparently. The sniper doesn't have an angle on the guy running back and forth in the doorway, even though he should have an angle on the guy running back and forth on the doorway. So we're just going to try it. Restarting now would be better than restarting later. Yep. Just to confirm, they most definitely can see through there. And we're just waiting on these two, basically. And hoping she can get a shot off and not just get annihilated. Nope. Apparently they can see every available angle we have to shoot, they can perfectly see. Well, this new map is a pain in the backside. I doubt they'll breach, but in case they do breach. Oh, it doesn't matter, because they can literally shoot around a horizontal wall. This sniper is useless. You can't afford to shoot there. I think what we do is run up to the door with both our shotguns. There we go. They were revived. So they survived this. 33 days injury time. Yeah, we got a terrible score on the surviving local forces, but that's not surprising. The one guy that existed got shot in the back immediately. We did have a casualty. Thankfully they survived. All aliens dead. We got a bunch of stuff out of this, thankfully. One corpse destroyed. Not sure how we get a non-destroyed corpse. Oh wait, no it's not. It's just a corpse. Wait, no, we did destroy the corpses. I don't know whether they're destroyed. We did just shoot them with ballistic weapons, maybe that's why. What do I want to research? Probably alien alloys first. How many can we drop? All the way down to 2 and keep excellent. We'll work with that. I probably do want to hire some more scientists, honestly. Eek, expensive, but I do want them. Did an autopsy on that guy, and we've checked out their scout craft. I should see if the update has actually put more useful information in here. Where is that? Not that I can see, just skimming at it. We'll just power through right now, try and get some of this stuff finished. Right, we can now start researching the high-speed interceptor, which will be the priority research, I think. For now, it's just going to have poor research. Until we get these other scientists going. Looks like instructions looking like got 7 days for each. There's our scientists. Right, so now we've got average on both. I also just remembered we have a wounded soldier here. Well, we've got a wounded sniper as well, but he should be combat capable. You just need to fix one of these guys up. Both of them have good strength, both of them have good health. One of them has a notable more bravery. So maybe an assault. Assaults are pretty useful, as we previously saw. So I will make him another assault. That does mean we have 3 guys with shotguns, which isn't amazing, but could be worse. Ballistic shotgun, sure. We don't really need 2 ballistic shotguns on the front door. So you can go back here. We finished our hangar. But seeing as we're waiting on the high-speed interceptors, I may wait on that. Send a couple condors out to deal with this guy. Thankfully they were passing right by our base. We engage. We save on the missiles. Intercept course for you. I don't know if there is anything to gain from doing that in terms of expenses. I'm not sure the missiles cost anything. We'll send out both our condors, but it does mean that we have the missiles available for the next intercept without having to rearm them. We send Charlie out again. Will we engage this UFO? We've crossed over to begin with, which isn't ideal, but whatever. Oh, we're actually going for number 2 this time, are we? That's a rare one. Either way, the plan constantly remains the same against these scout craft. That was an awful lot of ammunition. Right, Charlie's going for his target. Maybe we wait. We might go for this crash site too after. Probably not. We'll probably just airstrike it. Right, you check the corner first. Yep, shotgun push out. This is another new map. Definitely. Those two can wait on this corner. You can check the side of our craft. I doubt there'll be anything around here, but better to be safe. Because the one time you don't check is the one time there will be something. I don't really want to move you up to where the road is. I would rather push you up to here. But you see an alien? Yep, on the road. That's a surprise. So now that guy has a wall. Thankfully this guy with his experience can now move, crouch, aim, and still have points to shoot afterwards. We got a lot of people watching this current corner. I do kind of want to just run her up to about like here. Hopefully she does not shoot our sniper in the crossfire. Parkour. Right, I don't know where the guy went. Sadly, we have been run up on. Understandably, she wants to run away after being shot by an alien. Couple of shots on that guy. Sadly, she's kind of blocking our ability to run up on him. You're just gonna have to crouch. And then we change your position. You start moving around the corner. We have one wounded already, which isn't ideal. Thankfully, we do have 3 shotgunners for this mission. 3 shotgunners for this mission. He can just sit out the doorway for now. She can vault that. Get ready to shoot anyone that comes around the corner. Don't really like him looking that way. Just 'cause I can see him shooting her in the back. Right, that side seems pretty well covered. We'll move her out and then across, just in case. And being what happened over here, we will just have her point her gun at the door. Much the same over here. And then another shotgun toward another door. That's 3 doors with shotguns pointed at them. She needs first aid before she does anything else. And then we'll just give her her rifle and she can run away. No need to keep her in danger. Sniper just watches the road. Yep, I like this positioning. Still don't like our LMG's position currently. I think I move him up to about here. So that he can cover this area, but we want to cover this doorway first. farmer's sitting in the corner. I'm gonna move her this way. Because I'm starting to think this is all clear. It's probably just... Oh my lord. Good job, returning fire. You missed, but good job. I appreciate the effort. How good is your arm? Not. It isn't. Right, first thing first, flashbang. Don't hit yourself with it. You. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, you had one job. We're probably gonna have to pull the sniper back now after that. A fine display of soldiering. Oh, what an idiot. What I was going to do is flashbang, then tell her to run round. That way he couldn't have reactionary fire. That's why we ran at him. But our crack team of soldiers decided that flashbanging themselves was the optimal route. I want to get 2 shots off on this guy. Do I? I want to get the sniper in cover, so no. We use 1 snapshot. And then we go to cover. She can actually get into a easier position to assist. As can you. She does have some cover to the rear. That's a fine corner, no doorway. He just watches that. Sadly, after the incredible flashbang, we were in a bad way. No dice. I don't really trust him to throw another flashbang. How good's your shot from here? Not very. Hopefully you don't have any way to hit yourself with that. You don't, but you can't actually throw it 2 meters in front of you. Why are you all so bad at this? Don't throw an actual grenade at your lady. Why are you all so bad at this? Again, I'm doing the low cost ones because I want them to be able to get back and cover. Just this guy doing his scouting mission. It's a farmer. I thought it was actually thought he was an actual XCOM soldier for a moment. Yep, nice grenade. He successfully threw it into space. And the lady who didn't deserve it got killed. Typical. Yep, the idiots that can't throw grenades are still alive. But the lady that did nothing wrong is dead. Well done. Rest in peace. Hopefully she gets revived. Because she really did not deserve that. You bastards. Carol Smith and Gabor Andres. If anyone deserved that, it was not her. Just know that. There's the spaceship. Need to move everyone up. In fact, I want him. Some of the pathings are not worse than it was before. I'm not sure if the sniper could even shoot from down here, to be honest with you. If I position him up this road to where that thing is, I'm not sure if he can hit his target. I shouldn't have moved him there. Not one bit, should I? He can shoot all the way over there. Right, now we need to move these guys up a bit more. Just so they can cover him. Right, they have that corner covered. For sure. Dun. Just in case they get a bit aggressive, can move those two there. She's just going to push up with them. Or to where they are. I don't expect her to do anything from here. This guy just needs to keep making his way up as well. And that's everyone moved. Shield Bearer is actually in the fight again now. Right, check this corner before we do anything else. Clear. Right, Carol Smith and Andres, this is a result of your own actions. I didn't want to open a door. There we go. You have an additional shotgun behind you. Oh, that's not a shotgun. That is an assault rifle. We'll bring the shotgunner up there. And next turn. And even the shield guy. Hopefully they do not have grenades. We're going to have a very unpleasant time. We may as well just pull the sniper up as well. Or around, as the case is. The wounded lady is actually up here. I want to pull her back. Leos. You can join him. Turn off your reactionary fire. You definitely should not be using reactionary fire. I don't trust either of those dudes to throw a grenade, not for the life of them. They've already proven themselves more than incapable of doing that. You! Why are you all so terrible? It's irrationally bad. Right, so the door is actually open this turn. Was open, so it's open long enough for us to get reactionary fire off on them. Right, you crouch, you open, shoot. Right, and she did die. That's on the 2 shotgunners. Light Scout data core recovered. Nice. And those 2 corpses, or the bunch of corpses, oh, they're destroyed because of the plane crash, I understand. So we'd have to get one that's fully landed. That's a bit scary, given how many there are. That's 6 more guys we'd have to deal with. 1 casualty, everything's excellent, because we only had 1. Well, we had a couple of farmers. I don't think we want to go for this one. I'm just gonna bomb it. Because I want people to come back and recover. We've got wounded. Speaking of which, we got 3 more days until that is finished. Can't build anything for the engineers. Wounded for 1 day, wounded for 10 days. Where's my soldiers? Yeah, we got a bunch of wounded. Minor wounds mainly. But still a bunch of wounded. And 1 dead now, so we do need to hire a new soldier. This guy can join the team again. Or for the first time. We need to hire more soldieries. Although we got a couple with 70 points here. 70 strength, 69 hit points. Travis Stewart, who has good reflexes and bravery on top of that. A heavy weapons guy. Yeah, let's get him out. We've got a rifleman with good movement and good reflexes as well. I think we'll take those two. They seem nice. I'm not sure I did actually select them to be hired, did I? I think I may have been looking at my own guys. Yeah, I was. I was looking at my own guys, complimenting them. Right, bravery and accuracy are good. Reflexes aren't bad. HP isn't bad. But basically, it would be a good shotgunner. Accuracy, bravery, reflexes. We could also make them into a sniper. They don't have much carry weight. But they could be a marksman. Or just a rifleman, to be honest with you. Good bravery, good accuracy. Alright reflexes, not very good strength. Yeah, we might just make them into a standard rifleman. This person, good accuracy, strength. And action points, I think you're a sniper to be. I can't because we're full on our troop capacity, or general capacity. So we need more living quarters. Rotate. That will take 5 days. And we get another interception. Probably just going to airstrike this one as well. I'll auto-resolve it. Yeah, we use most of our ammunition. What's the health of our troops looking like? Still got minor wounds. I'd rather keep everyone safe for now. Thankfully we're going to have some income. The Americas aren't happy, understandably. How long until we've got our plane up? We haven't even finished research, have we? Nope. And we don't know how long until these are finished. Just transfer another scientist over to alien alloys. And there's our medical center and our radar array. So now we have really nice vision. Our new soldier has arrived. There's our 1 wounded person. I didn't pay attention, got a medal as well. Anyone else awarded a medal from that last mission? Nope. That might have been because they got badly wounded. Award for suffering a serious wound in the service of humanity. And then we've got our new rifleman, who is the guy that has low strength but good accuracy, reflexes, and decent health. Yep, he's just rifleman. Straight up rifleman. Sniper, you're doing well. And the only thing that's going to happen next is our living quarters is going to finish. We have this, our current monthly cost is $831,000. Most of that is for our personnel, followed by our aircraft, and then just structural upkeep. Our structural upkeep is actually higher than our aircraft, but it will switch once we get these high-speed interceptors. I think that's going to be it for now. I don't seem to be able to find where the memorial for the dead is. And I think we have lost at least 1 person. I do think that was supposed to be a part of the player mod, and the city just hasn't actually activated. I did activate it, but it may not have processed. So I will have to find that for next time. And then we'll try to progress even further. Until then, may your days be joyful, and your nights peaceful. Take care.